Blake Christensen is with us from Greenberg Realty. How you doing, Blake?
I'm doing good. I'm back at it. Back here again. So
yeah, we missed you last week.
I missed last week, and then I heard from a few people like, "Where were you at?" And I'm like, "Sorry, it was just one of those weeks." So I had to, you just kind of.
They're hanging on 145, man. If you don't make your appointment on Monday, then people know something's wrong.
But then I know that people are listening. Then, so when I hear that, the hype back, like, "Where were you at?" or what was going on. So that's always good to. So no, things have been busy. Things are are consistently busy for the most part. I mean, as far as over the year, a lot of things have changed. Prices, average sale price, those types of things. And I just was kind of doing a recap of this year from January 1st until right now, through today. And I just kind of want to do a recap of like the sales that have happened in Grand Forks.
Sure.
Where we're at, total sales, average, sale price, those types of things. And when I do these stats, like this time I just did the stats for Grand Forks, just because and then I'll do the next one for like East Grand Forks. So I just did Grand Forks. I did single family home, townhome, twin home. I left condo out of it just because sometimes the condo market kind of has to almost be a little bit separately. But when I just did single family homes, townhomes, twin homes, those types of deals, that does make up a huge part of our sales.
Sure.
So this isn't going to reflect everything, but a really good idea of where we are at. So right now, as of today, we're about 528 properties sold. So that's across the whole board, across our whole MLS in Grand Forks. Okay.
But again, those are residential. That doesn't include business properties.
Doesn't include business properties, doesn't include condos. It does include townhomes, but like condos would just be like the, unit within a building.
Sure.
Multifamily, land sales, anything like that. So the average sold price of that was about $274,625.
That's a tick up from normal, right? About a $20,000.
That is a tick up. Yep. So last year it was about, when I ran the exact dates of everything, it was up a little bit higher from that, from 251, 136. So it was up almost about a little over 8%. So that was kind of interesting to see that on kind of where the numbers were at. And then the square footage of those homes are about 2,369 square feet. So that all stays relatively close. And then the average price per square foot was about 116, and our average day on market was about 104. So based on, when I look back through all the data and I did the exact same search criteria for 2019, or not 2019, but for 2020, and that was 433 sold compared to 528. So that was, up almost 18%.
Sure.
Right there. And then, the average sale price, like I said, in 2020 was about 251. The square footage was about 2275. So a little bit less square footage, and our days on market was about 142 days on market. So right now, relatively speaking, from the beginning of this year until right now, our average days on markets is about 104 days on market. And that's from the minute it hits online until we actually close the transaction and it's wiped out of the system.
It's a really weird year because the numbers reflect both a buyer's and a seller's market, considering that the number of properties that sold went way up.
Yep.
But the resale price also went way up.
Yep.
And that's all explained by interest rates, right? Yeah, it's a seller's market because you're commanding a lot for your property.
Yep.
But it's a buyer's market because those properties are still selling.
Yep, exactly. Well, and when the interest rates stay relatively lower, it does make a big difference. So the rates do and right now, I mean, one thing Grand Forks, over all the years I've been here, doing real estate, is we never have an overabundance of inventory. So we always have homes for sale. People will always be like, "Oh, there's lots of homes for sale." Yeah, there's signs in the yard, but of those signs, there is about 120 of them under contract.
Wow.
So like when you're looking at the active homes, on the market right now, about 110 active homes on the market, and 120 homes that are about under contract, some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of crazy when you look at it like that, on how the numbers, where we don't ever have over supply. So like when certain homes come up for sale, yes, you kind of have to act fast, and in that regards.
What you need, Blake, is you need a remote control for the listing signs that you have out there.
Yep.
And when one goes under contract, you can like punch it in on your phone.
Yep.
And sale pending pops out the top, so everybody knows.
You know,
right?
it probably will happen. You know, well, everything's just we're all going to just be connected via Wi-Fi everywhere, right?
Sure,
And
yeah,
our signs.
but at least then, when people are driving by and
Yep.
they see, oh, that house is for sale, they
Yep.
don't get the back end disappointment when they contact you. Yeah, we had 8 offers and it's already sold.
It's already, and then when someone steals my sign, then I could put "this is stolen."
Well, there you go, right? Yeah, or some
So
tentacles.
yeah,
that
tentacles,
come out, wrap
right?
up their
Yeah,
head.
right. So, but
I
no,
like it.
that'd be pretty cool for you know, those types of things. But you know, it just goes to show overall, like the market changes a lot. And I mean, I haven't run the numbers for probably a couple months here, and when I rerun the numbers right now, I kind of had to look up my numbers again, because when I got that number of 274,000, I was like, man, that's actually higher than what I was expecting.
Mhm.
So it just goes to show, like, you know, like I'm involved in this every day with all these numbers, but it can even catch me off guard sometimes too. That,
Sure.
you know, so if you're looking at selling, or you're looking at, you got a price on your house a year ago or even 6 months ago, honestly, a lot of things could change quite a bit with your home and the value and where everything's at. So, and if you're listening to this and, you had an appraisal done back in a year ago, you refinanced your house or anything like that, I really don't care, because that value really means nothing
Sure.
at this point. So
Might be time to start looking around.
might be time to look around. And
Blake, tell us how to get in touch with us so we can start that process.
yeah, Blake Christensen, Greenberg Realty. You can go to blakeslistings.com, and you can always click what is your home worth as well, and it'll bring to an automatic valuation, and then I will get in touch with you that way. Or you can just simply call me at 218-289-3029. I am human, and I will reach out to you and
I like
we'll
it.
chat. So
Blake, thanks for the info. I
all right.
appreciate it.
Yep, thank you.